Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are making good progress here on spending our cash. Let's drop writs of honor and let's also extort our subjects. Now where are my loyal subjects? Now I just noticed this rebellion pop up here. I do want to revoke those titles at some point to get these transitioned off of tribal into, ideally, some sort of a feudal society. But for the time being, I'm not sure how realistic that is. Of course, we do want to go through and spend our gold where we can. And let's see here. Camelry looks good. Fantastic. Let's get some additional gold here. They even live by my mercy alone. Do not aggrandize yourself. Okay. So what do we got here? We should be able to get a couple more upgrades if they are needed. There is a pastoral lands upgrade here. I like it. And that should, I think, be our entire economic duchy fully upgraded for our tech level. Beautiful. So, of course, we've got some upgrades to do for our military duchy. We'll get these pastoral lands going here. And we'll need to take forward a little bit. Apparently, this is nothing but a barren wench. Our daughter is nothing but a barren wench. Okay. Interesting insult for our daughter, but sure. Our prisoner and friend, yes. There we go. We'll take that gold, and that will allow us to get these pastoral lands going. Beautiful. Checking in over here, we definitely need additional homesteads over here. So we need 63 gold for that. We can lawfully imprison a sultana. This is, of course, our wife, and I don't think we care about doing that. We can negotiate an alliance with this guy who literally just died. Okay, as we were looking at it. Fantastic. No problem there. Cool. So what I really want to do right now is get these converted over, right? That is top priority. Hypothetically, may incite the Liberty faction to revolt. Fascinating. If we tried to revoke her title, then it would be a lot more people. How much tyranny do we have right now? A lot is the answer. I think I'm going to wait on that for a little bit here, because I would very much like to get all of these in our personal duchy fully upgraded. And we've got a little ways to go on that still. Yeah, definitely a little ways to go on that still. My relatives have refused to listen to me. That sounds right. That definitely sounds right. You know what? I really want to do this before this Liberty faction gets stronger. We're going to do that. We're going to raise up here. She will decline. There will probably be more people. Okay. Yes, there definitely were more people. I'm not shocked about that one. We do need a new marshal. It'll be this guy. And we're going to head down this direction for the time being. We're going to fight this guy. Okay, he stopped moving. That's absolutely fine. She's just heading southward. Cool. So, at this point, we want to split off these guys. Actually, no, I want to split off, like, just these guys here. We're going to walk in and fight them here, while these siege. I want to make sure we have a siege commander. There we go. Cool. So we specifically sparked this war, right? This is the thing that we did. They're actually making very fast progress up here. Do they have onagers? They probably do. Yeah, that's something that we haven't gotten yet. But it's okay for the moment. Okay. As long as they are sieging here and not our capital, it's fine. So we defeated this force. Unfortunately, we didn't stack wipe it, but we did take over this siege. Cool. So we're going to head over here and group up. Actually, we're going to take over this siege. Although this will be done very quickly. We can get a perk here. We'll grab organized muster rolls for that sweet, sweet levy reinforcement, right? Okay. We're now going to bring these guys down to here. And we'll come up over like here. Cool. So we're only at 19% war score right now. They are near our capital. They are not quite at our capital. Okay, let's just group all these together and come on down. They're actually leaving. So I would like to head up over here and relieve this pressure on our capital. So we're at 19%. Ticking war score is on our side. And you might ask, why are we doing this? The reason is because I want to get these tribes converted over to feudal societies. That is the only reason why this is currently happening. Okay. So, I'm thinking about numbers up over here right now. And it's looking reasonable. Okay. We just inherited this. What did we just inherit? We inherited something. Oh, this over here. Okay. We'll grant that right on out. We don't care about that. So that's fine. That guy can have it. Now, as far as this goes, we don't necessarily want to fight them there. Not at this exact moment, anyway. However, if we were to bring in mercs... They have a decent number of camels and light cavalry. So these pikes will likely do the trick. This is now showing as even. Okay. Let's see. This is in drylands. So this guy's probably going to be our best bet. We'll see how this rolls. If we win this, this is a huge deal. If we lose it, it's less huge of a deal. Yeah, I'm not shocked about that. And apparently our son died. Awkward. Okay, so... yeah, I'm not super shocked about this outcome. We're going to retreat. And we retreated up to here. Yeah, that's mostly because this guy... Our previous leader died. That's rough. No doubt about that. But we're going to start getting some of this back. Oh, now we're infirm too? That is rough. Okay. So we definitely want to give this guy stewardship education, and that's fine. So we're going to need to start disinheriting, right? If we want this to be clean. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, we're going to turn around over here and start sieging over this way. This guy is unfortunately our best leader, and I keep deselecting when I try to grab him. Oh my. Okay, yeah, that's not how this works. There we go. Okay, I'm going to split in half here for the moment. Now, ticking is on our side. So that's definitely a thing. He's going to finish this siege. Now, they're taking back their capital. For the moment, I'm okay with that. So, what is he going to do here? He's very likely going to run just straight at us. We can always hire more mercenaries. Something like these guys. We're going to head in like so. And what's the minimum amount that we need here? 145. So we're going to split off basically this. The rest of these are going to head down here. And he has decided he no longer likes this situation. I don't blame him. Cool. So we win back that siege. We're going to walk over here. Group that back together, and we're going to come down to Maghrebia. Now, they did take back their capital over here. That's fine. We have ticking war score on our side. That's the only thing that really matters right now. But this is a very awkward war. I'm watching for them to make a mistake at this moment. And they likely will. They very likely will. Let's finish up this siege here. They're reasonably spread out. I don't think we can get up here in time to really do anything. We can fight them separately, though, and force them to come in here. They're actually not. Okay, this is a big mistake on their part. They just straight up lose here. That's huge. We're going to catch another big chunk. And that's beautiful. Okay. Can we catch this force? Yes, we can. That's another very powerful chunk of their forces gone. And now I want to come back down over this way and begin a siege again. So we're at 32% at this point. Funnily enough, we've still lost more war score than we've won, but it doesn't matter. That's completely fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We're coming down and re-sieging down here. And this has definitely proven to me that we need to work on our men-at-arms. No doubt about that. But that's okay. That's something we can do. We've got a decent amount of cash for the moment, and I want to check in. Yeah, we can get this upgrading. Okay. And then we can get some of these other buildings upgrading as well. Cool. But we should definitely work on our men-at-arms. There's no doubt about that one. So they're sieging in Fazaz. Actually, they're running away. They're wasting time at this moment. And that's good. Time is very much on our side. Gray days. Sure. So we've got 41% here. And we're now melancholic, which does drop our domain limit. That is deeply, deeply unfortunate. This wife is skill 21 stewardship. Yeah, that's sad. We'll have to grant out like this. I really dislike doing that, because that's a full county level, but it's what we have to do. Very sad. Okay, so we are going to finish up this siege. That puts us at 59%. Now we're going to make our way up over this direction. We'll arrive there in a few months, and they are wasting time sieging this fort. I do not care about them sieging that fort very much. So up we go. We're now at 62% war score. And we can grab a stewardship perk. We'll grab popular figurehead. Sounds great. We'll be able to get divided attention quite soon. And we're going to be landing here now. So we're going to walk in this direction, see if we can... They've split up slightly. So they're going to fight us in these desert mountains, right? We have good numbers on them. We're no longer recently disembarked. And this guy is a pretty decent commander. We outnumber them 2-1. Yeah. It should... Yikes. Advantage started off on our side. That's a pretty major yikes. Incredibly major yikes. Wow. We lost that with them having 3 troops remaining. That is hilarious. Like, that is ridiculous. We're retreating to here. I kept fighting that because I was like, surely this is going to turn, and it just didn't. So, I mean, they were defending in mountains there, to be sure. That is definitely a thing that they were doing. We need to get turned around here and make our way back up to our capital. We cannot afford to lose ticking war score at this time. They got a breach already. Oof. 6 months, and we will arrive there in 2 months. So we should be okay. We're replenishing on the way, and they're going to be in a much worse position at this point. Okay, this is now down to 4 months. They're rolling really well on this siege. They're now running away. They want to make a stand in the mountains again. I'm willing to roll that again, to be honest. There's no way we roll that badly again, right? It's happening again. And now these guys are coming in. Yeah, it's just their troop quality. It is just their troop quality. And man, we're losing so much war score from these battles being lost. We clearly need to work on our men-at-arms. That is what is happening here. We definitely need to work on our men-at-arms. So we're going to turn around again. I'm going to extend this contract as well. We're currently bankrupt, and we demand tribute from our vassals. Cool. So we are going to look to get some additional reinforcements up here. We're going to raise any troops that we have, which is a decent amount of knights, to be honest. That is pretty decent. So we're going to group these together. Now, this dangerous faction is deeply unsurprising right now. I'm not too concerned about it for the moment. We're going to have plenty of cash. We'll group these together, and we could even hire additional mercs. Like, look at all this cash that we have right now. So I'm going to hire in 2 more units of mercs here. There's no way that we lose again. And some of these, I believe, had onagers? No. Okay. That was incorrect. Okay. Now they're going to try this again. But we have 2 additional merc units. Yeah. We got that reinforcement tick. This is going to go better. No, it isn't. Okay, so they have slightly more commander advantage here. It's because of never back down. And, of course, their number of troops. But there we go. Now we got the roll we needed. Perfect. It was only a matter of time. So we finally won that. Beautiful. That brings us up to 78%. We would have won this without all those losses. It was a little bit unfortunate, but we're just going to siege this back at this point. To be honest, that plus ticking will get us a good chunk of the way there. Certainly by no means all the way. And we do have some prisoners that we'll be able to ransom eventually. Wait a second. This isn't occupied by us anymore. This is occupied by these guys now. That also would have won us the war if that hadn't have happened. Very awkward. It's fine, though. So we're going to win this. No doubt about it. Just had to throw more resources at it, and that very clearly indicates that we do need to work on our men-at-arms. There's no doubt about that. So I'd like to make our way up over this way and see about catching some of these forces. Beautiful. We caught a small group of them. We're at 95% war score now. Our heir came of age and is now unmarried. Skill 23. I like it. We just changed positions here. Very awkward indeed. We're at 96% war score. This war is over. It's only a matter of time. We just inherited this mosque, which we don't need. There we go. Okay, we're just going to wait out the ticking war score at this point. That was a very awkward war, I'm not going to lie. And a big part of that is because we need to work on our men-at-arms. So we'll enforce those demands. And disband our troops. Cool. Now we want to come to her and we want to retract a vassal from her. This one. So that will concede a title revocation reason on her. But that's okay. Cool. So that was this guy? Yes. We'll revoke his title. Now, he only has a 53% chance of this. It'll be a reasonably small rebellion. Let's think about what we can do here. We can ransom him for a favor. And 50 gold. I don't care about that. I'm just going to work on something. What are we going to do here? Okay, well, one thing I definitely want to do is I want to revoke another title from her if we can. Unfortunately, we cannot because holdings are under siege. Fine. That's whatever for the moment. Yes, we'll take 100 gold. So this guy, we absolutely need to revoke his title. I'm just going to send him a gift for only 7 opinion. Ooh, that's not very much. Not very much at all. So what's he angry about? Mostly our tyranny, to be honest. We have a lot of that right now. No doubt about it. And this will give us more tyranny. We could simply accuse him of violating sumptuary laws. And so we shall. Cool. A fashionable debate. We did lose it. That did not help. Perfect. However, he is imprisoned, not by us, but he is imprisoned. You know what? Let's simply work on our men-at-arms here. So I'm going to disband our light footmen. I'm going to disband actually all of these. So we can have up to 5 men-at-arms regiments right now. One of these will be an onager regiment. Now, we need to think about counters. So what do camel riders counter? Light cavalry. You know who else counters light cavalry? Pikemen. Pikemen have better defense and better attack. They are lacking in the pursuit and the screen, but I'm not sure I care about pursuit and screen. So I think we're going to get some pikemen here. Bowmen counter skirmishers, who counter heavy infantry. So a unit of bowmen sounds good. A unit of pikemen. And then perhaps 2 units of heavy infantry to counter spearmen and heavy infantry. For the moment. So it would end up being something like this. And then we max all that out. I'm not sure if we have the cash to max it all out right now. Sure, we'll take 10 gold. And we can also do some ransoming here, I think, and demanding payments. Done. 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 And all of these prisoners that are not vassals looks good. Honestly, even the ones that are vassals, we can probably get away with ransoming here. Yeah, I think that's completely fine. So we're going to get a good amount of gold out of that. Wonderful. We'll bump this up to size 5, and then our pikemen as well. Cool. So there we go. We get a new stewardship perk, and we will take divided attention, which brings our domain limit up and allows us to revoke one of these titles. Now, did any of these... Oh, we have a title revocation reason on this guy. I should have gotten this back instead of doing the title revocation reason. This is saying no one would join him. Cool. And no one did. So this is just free. And in we go. Cool. Now, not all of our men-at-arms have replenished yet. but this should be substantially stronger. So we'll take back this fort. And he's just retreating up over that way. Seems fine. 8 months left on this siege. Our onagers are not super effective at this point, but we can certainly split off a siege force and go after his troops here. So we can just do something kind of like that. That might be slightly faster. And then leave a siege commander here ideally. This guy will do. Cool. Stop wasting my time. I don't want to spend gold on a fish pond right now. Thank you very much. Okay, he is just retreating up over that way. Looks good. So we'll defeat him here. Hopefully that'll stack wipe. It did. Perfect. Okay. We'll finish up this siege, and that will end the war. All is good. Sure, show this guy in with his 50 gold. Fantastic. Okay. And a war will end here. So he is now imprisoned. We'll disband our troops, and we now revoke his title. He's a known criminal, so this is completely fine. And we will grant this out. There we go. And then we will, of course, work on increasing control of county. I think we have to tick it here. It wasn't correct. There we go. Much better. And this county control's a little low too. We can work on that. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode... Actually, we'll go after this as well. 76% chance. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to raise up forces just in case. And if the war happens, that'll be a next episode thing. Okay, he just conceded. Beautiful. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And next episode, we are going to work on projecting our will down over this way. I believe I just said you can leave your offerings, so I'm going to skip that for now and say a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.